Filling sandbags is a hot and sweaty job out here on Fire Support Base Discovery. This handsome young man is Gunner John Klein from Double View.
Oh, g'day, Mum, Dad, Julie, if you're home at the time. Just like to send you all the best for Christmas. Just to let you know I'm all right over here and I'm getting all the mail and things seem to be going pretty well. Also, I'd like to say hello to Linda, the girl I'm going with, and tell her I'll be home about the end of March.
Gunner Phil Allen here comes from Mosman Park.
Hello, Mum, Dad, Susan, John and the rest of the family. I'd like to say hello to my friends and tell them I'm all well over here and I'm receiving the mail on time. And apart from that, I'll be home very soon, just after Christmas.
And Gunner Ian McCleary here is from Wilson.
Okay, Mum, Ian, kids, and special hello to all the K family. I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Everything's going okay over here. And should be home beginning of March and all.
Out here in Vietnam, it's the little things that count, and not the least of these is a nice, long, cool drink of water. One of our thirsty soldiers is Sapper Doug Myers from Hamilton Hill.
I'd like to say hello to Mum, Dad, and brother Ron and sister June, and girlfriend Lois, and hope everybody has a good Christmas. But sorry I can't be there, but these are the breaks, I suppose. That's about all for now, anyhow, and I hope to see you soon.
Private Eddie Blanche here is from Maddington.
I'd like to say a Christmas greeting to Mr. and Mrs. Lankin, Cheryl, Barbara, and the two boys, Colin and Kim, and also Mr. and Mrs. Bassett and their family. That's all. Thank you.
Private Owen Evans is from East Fremantle.
Just like to say hello, Mum, family, all my friends, Barry and Kerry Cooper. If I look nervous, it's only stage fright. She's all right. Keep a beer on ice, and I'll see you next year, okay?
And Sergeant Mick Lewis is from Belmont.
Hello, darling. I wish you all the best for Christmas, Mum and Dad, and the rest of the family. Hope Richie rides a winner, and that the baby's a boy. That's all. Merry Christmas to all of you.
The 6th Battalion is usually referred to as the Anzac Battalion. It is commanded by Lieutenant Colonel David Butler, who comes from South Perth.
My message is directed to the families and loved ones and friends of the 6th Battalion in both Australia and New Zealand. Whilst we're a long way away from one another physically, on this most special of family days, I can assure you that the thoughts of all of us are very much with you. We're very conscious of the difficulties that our separations have made for all of you. The way everyone is managed at home is a source of unfailing strength to all of us. At the same time, I'd like you to feel very proud, as I am, of the men of this battalion who have done everything that has been asked of them and a lot more, and have proved themselves to be without peer in this country or in any other. I would also, on behalf of the battalion, like to thank the very many philanthropic organisations which have done so much to make our stay a much more pleasant and comfortable one in this country. I think particularly of the Forces Overseas Fund and the Surfers Paradise Rotary, who have done so much for the convalescence of the wounded of the battalion. And to the special friends of the battalion in Townsville, who have gone out of their way to look after us while we have been over here. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
Ever since the task force has been committed to operations here in Puktui, tracker dogs have played a vital role. These two, Tiber on the left and Justin on the right, have both remarkable records in operation. Private Philip Green is from Broome Hill in Western Australia.
Here I am, and pretty well at the moment, and I intend to stay that way. And I hope you'll all be the same at home. Should be home around January, I think, R&R, and keep a few coldies in the fridge for me, and that's about all.
Private Peter Chapman is from St James.
Hi folks, hope you're all well at home and having a suave Christmas. Looks like we're going to have not too bad a Christmas up here. Hope to see you all when we get home. Give my love to all, and that's about all.
And Private Ross Freight comes from Melville.
Hi folks, Merry Christmas. Hope you're having a good Christmas
back at home. We're having a good time here. We should be home shortly.
This group of soldiers are from the 5th Battalion, Royal Australian Regiment. Over here is John Burridge. His mates call him Blue. He's from Claremont.
G'day, Mum, Dad, Rich, Terry, Kate, Nan, Marg. Hope you're all having a good Christmas. Getting a skin full of the good stuff. I'll see you home just after the New Year. Don't overdo it too much at the New Year, Rich, at Rottnest. I'll see you soon.
And Private Ian Neal here is from East Fremantle.
G'day, Mum.
How are you?
Hope you're having a good Christmas dinner, and we should have quite a bit of fun over here at Christmas time, and won't be too long before we're home. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
This is Private Bill Sander. He's from Margaret River.
How you going, Mum, Dad? Hope you're having a good Christmas and everything's going okay over there. Everything's pretty fine over here, and I'll be home soon.
And Terry Hindmarsh here comes from Cloverdale.
Hi, Mum and Dad. How are you all keeping down there? Things over here are going pretty well at the moment, and we should have a pretty good Christmas over here. Anyway, I hope you all have a very good Christmas and a Happy New Year, and that goes for all the people in Western Australia.
When these soldiers from the 5th Battalion, the Royal Australian Regiment, go out on operations, they carry with them anything between 80 to 100 pounds of gear. It's a lot of weight. Private Ron Bamford here is from Kalamunda.
Hi, Mum. Hi, Dad. Lorraine, Esther. Hope you're having a good Christmas day, having a drink for me, and thank you for everything you've sent over since I've been here. And all my mates, I hope you have a drink for us today. That'll be about all I think of at the moment.
Private Jim Reed's wife Connie and his small son Bob, aged 3 years of age, are waiting for him in Scarborough.
Hi, Con and Rob. I hope you're both pretty well. Hi, Mum. The rest of the family. I hope you're having a good time. Good Christmas dinner. Keep the mail coming, and I hope to see you in about 2 months' time.
Private Ross Nutt here is from Bayswater.
Hello, Mum. How are you? And Barry and Maxine, hope you're all having a good Christmas day there. But Mummy put on a real gas Christmas pudding there. I can't wait to get home to that. Won't be long now. Having not a good time here, but I'm looking healthy, as you can see. So don't worry about me. Anyway, Merry Christmas.
His mate is Private Greg Padden from Como.
How you going, Mum, Diane, Uncle Reuben, Uncle Ken? Suppose you're all over at Mount Pleasant now, socking into the grog. Shouldn't be too long home, and I'll be bending my arm with the best of them. Happy Christmas, everybody, and not long before I get home now.
Tiger 5 is the designation given to this heliport. It's from here that 5 Battalion go out on all of their operations. Well, no doubt you'll be able to tell them apart, Mr. and Mrs. Laurie Stone of 51 Outram Street, West Perth. These are your two boys, Peter and Dave. They serve in different companies up here.
Merry Christmas, Mum and Dad. Have a good dinner. Keep a few collies in the fridge for us. We'll be home shortly. We'll be with you next Christmas. Also, I'd like to say Merry Christmas to all the folks up in Corrigan. Here's David to say a few words.
Merry Christmas, Mum and Dad. I hope you're having a swell time. I'll see you in about 2 months' time. Also, Merry Christmas to all the folks up in Corrigan and Croydon area. Thanks very much.
Private Graham Williams here is from Mora in Western Australia.
Hello, Mum and Dad, Arthur and Pam. Hope you're all having a Merry Christmas. And I hope there's enough room in the fridge, Dad, for your beer. I know Mum complains other years. And I'll be home in a couple of months, so I hope you can fit a few more in then. How's school, Pam? I hope you passed all the exams this year. And don't prang my ute before I get home, please, Arthur.
Returning from reconnaissance in the field is Lieutenant Colonel Colin Khan, the commanding officer of the 5th Battalion Royal Australian Regiment. His wife and family live in the Sydney suburb of Wallara.
First of all, on behalf of all ranks of the 5th Battalion, I would like to send our best wishes to the relatives of those members of our battalion who became casualties during this part of the year in South Vietnam. We think of you frequently, and in particular at this time of the year. To all of those members of the battalion who went home for various reasons, national servicemen on discharge, wounded personnel and others who have been reposted, we send you our best wishes and my personal thanks for the tremendous job you did for the battalion up here during this year. I would remind the Zeke Mundines, the Bob McNultys, and the Harry Moyles to make sure that you are down on the wharf to meet us when we come back next year. To the families of those 700 to 800 members of the battalion who did not have this opportunity of sending you a personal message, may I, on their behalf, wish all the relatives a very happy Christmas, and to offer you my personal thanks for the manner in which you have looked after my men in sending mail as frequently as you do. We treat mail as important as ammunition. I'd like to send best wishes on behalf of all members of the Tigers to those numerous civilian organizations at home that do so much for us. In particular, to the Surface Paradise Rotary Club Wounded Servicemen Scheme. To Ken Bromley and all others connected with the scheme, we send you our heartfelt thanks and best wishes for Christmas. And finally, may I send my love and best wishes to my wife, Pat, and my children, Nicholas, Susan, Sally, and Jeffrey.
Some of the lads at 161 Reconnaissance Flight here in Vietnam built this rather racy-looking go-kart in their spare time. The driver on this occasion is Craftsman Eddie Bevins of Balga.
Hello there, everybody. I'd like to say Happy Christmas to Mum, Dad, all the kids, and I hope my brother Brian is having a great time with his new wife. Mr. and Mrs. Lambie just down the road. Wish I could be there with you, but the brakes. Hope everybody's okay, just like I am. I hope you have a really great Christmas and a great New Year.